What's going on, homie dudes? It's Cremated Brown and welcome to another unboxing review. Today we are doing a video review of the Nerf Elite Hyperfire, one of the OGs. The Hyperfire is a fully automatic D-style electric battery blaster, and it is actually the fastest firing Elite Nerf blaster, if I am not mistaken, with facts to back it up, because internet and tests and yeah. The Hyperfire, starting at the front, sadly does not have a front barrel attachment, but there are many 3D printed files and many modifications that you can do where you can actually make this have a front barrel attachment. Going back, you have two kind of sling mounts, one on the top and one in the middle to correspond with the one on the top and one on the bottom in the back. Next, you have kind of like a front foregrip. A lot of people don't really like this blaster because it can be kind of an alienating feeling. I actually personally really like this feel, but that is my personal opinion. So this is kind of like a front foregrip. Going back, you have a top tactic rail, which you can't really put much on, but it is only one tactic rail on the blaster. Going back next, you have a magazine well, which anything that has a standard adapter for any elites can fit in this, such as 612s, drums, anything that has a stake, anything that will fit in a 6-round magazine well will also fit in this. Going next up to the top, you have a jam release door, so if your blaster will not fire, you can easily just flip the switch back, pull it open, and then you can clear out any jams that you might have. Going back next, you have your handle, which I actually really like this. Once again, people don't really like this because they say it's alienating and this, that, and the other thing, but I personally still really like this blaster and its ergonomics. This front trigger right here is, as always, the magazine release. You just flip that and then you can pull out your magazine, just insert it back in. Next, down below, you have a rev trigger and your firing trigger. To activate firing trigger, you have to have your rev trigger going first, and then you can pull your firing trigger. Going back, you have a thumb hole right here. There isn't really much to talk about, but a lot of people say that they don't like it, mainly because it's very cramped. I personally believe that that is big enough. If you could stick your thumb in it, then I think that is a pretty good thumb hole. Back next, you have a battery door here, and this runs on 4 D-style batteries. I replaced 3 out of the 4 batteries because I only had 3 batteries laying around, so this blaster's performance will be hindered due to that. I might switch some batteries as I do some testing procedures, but overall this blaster is very good. Everything that comes in the package with the Hyperfire should be your Hyperfire itself, a 25-round drum, and 25 Elite darts. I believe that this blaster has been reactivated and put on shelves in some stores. I mainly think it's just Target, but I have no idea. I haven't been to Target in a while, so I haven't really been able to see. Overall, I really like this blaster. Very good ergonomics, but a lot of people complain about it. Fastest firing Nerf blaster. Let's put it out onto the range and let's see how this sucker performs. Firing 25 rounds through the Hyperfire. Here we go. Just like I said before, our firing test, some of the performance may have been hindered, which it was just a little bit, but after I did that, I decided to throw some new batteries in it and not refilm it, but get some chronograph results. So that was a very smart idea. The average FPS that I got on this blaster was 75.7 FPS, which is just above that Elite par, which is very good, and overall, really impressive. The firing rate on this blaster, I can tell, is much considerably faster than just about any other Elite. I can't think of any other stock Elite blaster that fires faster than this, and there are tests repeatedly done over and over, and this blaster ultimately shreds. There are many modifications that you can do to this blaster, mainly a rewiring, which I will be doing a rewire here relatively quickly, hopefully, but that is the Elite Hyperfire. I will put a link down below in the description if you are thinking of purchasing this blaster. I will leave a few. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if there is anything that you would like to see in specific, make sure that you just comment it down below. and I will take a look at it. Remember, it can be games for my Decoy Worlds channel, or it can be a simple review of a blaster, or just about anything of the sort. So just comment it down, and maybe I'll think of giving it a try. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Share with your friends, get the bell on, and we will see you all next time. Peace out!